So this is a quick wrap up for a very busy show on September 7th. The dollar is down, that's the main headline. Forget about rate hike, bad figures in the US all around. Other things that are going on, oil prices are moving up and down on rumors. Don't expect anything from OPEC nor non-OPEC members. Trump is edging closer to Clinton, and that could mean that markets will pay more attention, especially now as we're gearing up in the presidential elections. No more vacations, volume is high. What does Brexit mean? That's also on the sidelines. And central banks, of course, at the moment don't rock the boat, but this week we have the ECB. So bad figures from the United States are, of course, the ISM non-manufacturing PMI and the non-farm payrolls. These are the main figures. Things look much better in the UK with the winning streak of PMIs. Other figures elsewhere in the world were mixed in Canada and Australia. And Eurozone inflation is a bit weaker. The ECB is the main event of the week. That's tomorrow. Today we have manufacturing output from the UK. Just after the show, UK inflation report hearings where Carney will probably dodge questions. You will want to leave the cards open. The Canadian rate decision is held today. No change is expected. I do expect some optimism because that's what how the Bank of Canada usually portrays. That's how it sees the Canadian economy. Ignore any hawkish talk from Esther George. If Esther George is dovish, do not ignore her because that will mean is becoming dovish. Watch out also for the US job openings. Tomorrow's ECB meeting. No change is expected in policy. Any change will be surprising, especially regarding rates or the QE program. What we can expect is an extension of the QE program and perhaps some changes in parameters. Perhaps also of high importance is the fresh forecast. If the ECB is more pessimistic about inflation, it could weaken the euro. If it's more optimistic, it could strengthen the euro. Okay, also watch out for the Chinese trade balance for sort of global gauge. And on Friday, for those trading the Canadian dollar, and we dedicated a segment to the Canadian dollar today, that's a very big event, stands on its own, no intervention from any important US figures. And also watch out for the Fed's Rosengren for any hints about Fed policy. He's sort of in the middle. Used to be a dove, but now he's more in the middle. Okay, let's take a quick look at key charts before we head into the sunrise or sunset. Euro dollar on much higher ground, 112.40, which serves as some kind of support. Further resistance, 113.35 and 114.20 support, 111.90, 111.15. Cable, very nice rise to the upside, closer to the post-Brexit highs. Support 133.60, followed by 132.50. Resistance, very strong resistance at 134.80. Dollar yen, big move to the downside, especially in the recent Asian session. More to the downside, 170, 100 to the top side, 103 and 104.30. Okay, sort of head and shoulders pattern there. Dollar CAD, very nice technical behavior. 128.30 support, followed by 127.50. Resistance 129.10, 130.80. Aussie dollar moving gap, but struggling all the time. 76.60, 76, 75 lines to the downside. To the upside, we have 77.40 and 77.80. Kiwi dollar, impressive move to the upside at the highest level in 14 months. 74.40 is the current level. Seems a bit unstoppable. 75 is the next level. Support 74, 73.30. Okay. And I guess that's it for a very busy show for today. Let's see if we have last questions here. Yes, I think we do. From Ed. SNB is a good proxy for when to get out of the USA, out of US stocks, as they bought, I think, about 30%. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Thanks for that information. The SNB is all around markets, buying whatever they can with their Swiss francs too, in order to weaken the Swiss franc. So They have, as you say, a big US portfolio. So yeah, it's worth watching them. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for the show, for being here. Wish everybody a safe and successful day in markets, and follow the live coverages on FX3, tomorrow's ECB, and lots of other events. So that's it for today. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow. Thank you. Not tomorrow, sorry. See you next week, and live coverages of the ECB and other events. So that's it. Thank you, and bye-bye.